So, hey guys, welcome to our weekly Team Perseverance team call. It is July 20th, Monday. My name is Dave Atkins, your upline, star diamond coach and founding coach of Team Perseverance. And we just came off an amazing week at Coach Summit. It absolutely was phenomenal. Minimal sleep for most of us. I think last night I finally got, it was so nice to be in our own bed. I'm sure many of us can vouch for that. I see Jen Holman nodding her head. And already we're fired up, and many of us got our tickets for next year at like over 50% off, and we were booking our hotels today. It just was amazing with product announcements and recognition and success stories and the team getting together. And I will say, in the last night, we were all like totally shot. Just exhausted, but amazing thing, and which is going to lead into some of the announcements. So guys, awesome, Shantae. So guys and girls, have a pen and paper ready, because I am going to be rapid firing information, and there's going to be a lot of little video clips played tonight. We're going to end with Carl's speech. So tonight may be a little bit of a longer call, but it's stuff you don't want to miss. Guys, this is coming off of Summit, and there's a lot of announcements I want to go over, okay? So I'm going to kick it off right away. Please just make sure your line is muted if you're not, if you're on the call, so I don't get echoing from you guys. So guys, first and foremost, a couple of these announcements are new product announcements, some things we're doing as a team, so we have things for you. We as a team are going to be running a coach sneak peek group starting a week from today on Monday. Now, what is a coach sneak peek group? That is where if you have anybody that may be interested in the business to be a coach, even if they haven't been through the challenge group, or if you have somebody that maybe was in a challenge group a couple months back and they opted to choose the option to go in a general group and they never signed up as a coach. If you have anybody that you think that would like to learn more about this opportunity, this business, or a person that maybe was a previous challenger, this is really not for, guys, important, this is really not for people in our current challenge group. And why do I say that? I say that because people in our current challenge group, we want our system that we do 90% of the time, which is we plug them in the challenge group, we help them get success and results, and at the end of the month, we invite them to come on as coaches. That's the most natural way that we have built our team. So if you have current challengers, I recommend that you do not invite them to the coach sneak peek, because we don't want to overwhelm them with too many things going on and lose them. But if you have challengers previously that have been in a group, or you have anybody that you think that want to learn about this business and this opportunity, and guys, oh my goodness, you can get so freaking wealthy and do amazing things with this business. You really can. And you should want to invite everybody. We have no problem telling or sharing everybody about a good movie or a good restaurant. Share this opportunity with everybody and what we have here in Team Perseverance. So that's Monday. How are you going to go about getting people in? I will put a doc up on the Coaches of Team Perseverance page for the Coach Sneak Peek. There'll be instructions on what you need to do to fill it out. You know, something as simple as adding your name, putting your name and the amount of people you're going to have in the sneak peek. And ultimately what's going to happen is once we open the group, we're going to add the coaches in the group, and then you're going to be responsible for entering in your people. Now, one more point with that. If you have any coaches that have been AWOL, have disappeared for a long time, or, this is a big one, or you have discount coaches that came on and said, I just want the discount. You can invite them and put them in, invite them to come in this coach sneak peek, because we've had coaches previously that were discount coaches only, and we put them in the 5-day coach sneak peek, and we haven't run one in about 2 months. The 5-day coach sneak peek, and they see success stories. And the sneak peek, guys, for those of you that don't know, there's a morning post, there's an evening post. They just need to be a fly on the wall, these people. It's a secret group. They're just a fly on the wall. And we have success stories from our team. Some coaches have a little video about what it's done for them. And we share what we do to build the business. So it's done for you. The diamonds and leaders on this team have put this together. Okay? So you just have to get the people and put them in there. And they literally just got to be a fly on the wall. And then you can check in with them, you know, maybe during the week and go from there. But this also could be for those discount coaches that maybe you plugging them into this may light a fire under them, and they may all of a sudden start working the business. So discount coaches can go in there, people that may be interested in the business, old challengers, but do not add in any current challengers. We don't want to confuse them. So that's first. That's starting a week from today. It runs July 27th to the 31st. And I'm just drawing a blank. The 27th to the 31st, and we're going to put a doc up today or tomorrow. I'll get that up for you guys to add your name and if you're going to have people. So start inviting for that. Number 2, I just put a post up that many coaches that weren't at Summit, or many coaches that maybe aren't even on this call, or with discount coaches that I've been there. When I missed the first Summit, and this is my 4th Summit, I said, never again am I missing a Summit. Or some coaches see something and realize how big of an opportunity this is, and like, I got to get involved in this. So I just did this. I only talked to Kristen about it. So our star diamonds that aren't here, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just throwing this out there. I wanted to create a revive group for coaches that are on here for a couple of days, and we're going to take some things maybe from Summit or take a couple things and just give you guys some momentum to get started again for those of you that are coaches. So that's next week, really, for those that really kind of haven't been around. So I put up a post about that. See that on the coaches page. That's number 2. Number 3, I want to share my screen so you could see this. This is a new product announcement. And guys, I'm moving quickly. We are going to have a challenge group app that is coming out. Okay? And this is going to give us the ability to basically have like a Facebook group on an app. It's coming this fall, 2015. Elite and Premier and 5-star coaches, so I'll be able to get a sneak peek at it in August. It's an online platform to track and motivate your challenge group participants. You'll be able to upload photos. They'll be able to check off when they drink their Shakeology. It's going to be an unbelievable forum that we're now going to be able to basically take the Facebook group, or maybe those people that are scared to get on Facebook, we may be able to run our challenge groups now on our own platform from an app. I think this is freaking huge. Excuse my language, but I was so pumped up about this. And some of you that have been coaches around for a little while, we've all have had to been put in Facebook jail sometimes. Not everybody, but it's happened to me. And since we don't control Facebook, this is something that can secure for us to be able to have a platform to run our challenge groups and do what we do through Team Beachbody. So this is going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it. So that's number 1. Next, we are getting into the Team Beachbody Cup. The Team Beachbody Cup. So with that, I'm going to kick off, and I'm going to start with, hold on one second, a video here. And we're going to be watching a bunch of little clips tonight. So bear with me as I play this first video here. Stand by, guys.
Take it out to a movie and talk to it really nice. See if it wanted to go out to dinner, and maybe go back to the house for drinks.
Hug it and squeeze it and rock it like a baby.
Set a nice setting with some candlelight. Maybe do a little romantic sketch like in the Titanic.
I might even sleep with it. I'm not sure. Take a shower with it. I would sleep with it.
I want to stand it in the center of an empty room, and I want to power jump over it.
I'd be going to Disneyland, Disney World, Euro Disney.
I would probably make a music video and have it in the background. I'd have backup dancers too, right? So it'd be like that. You gotta get the shoulders.
I think that I would probably strap it to the back of my husband and hike it to the top of Saddle Mountain and stick it right on top.
Oh my gosh, it's heavy!
Love it. It's so cool.
Wow.
Aww. Oh, but maybe I just want to hug it and love it and dance with it and sing with it.
You're such a nice cup. I'm going to have so much fun sketching you.
Look at all these names on here. We need to get our name on here, guys.
I'm going to win the cup.
Yo gané la copa y la voy a ganar de nuevo.
I will win the cup.
I
Will win.
We'll win.
Will win.
I will win
This
the cup.
cup.
So, guys, with that, can everybody still hear me? Yes? Yes. Everybody can still hear me. With that, the Team Beachbody Cup, and I have the Team Beachbody screen up, and it should have switched. Who's on the screen? I can see Rob. Can you see it? It's good? The Team Beachbody Cup screen? Good. All right. So the Team Beachbody Cup, for many of the coaches, what this is from August 1st to August 31st, it's all about racking up and accumulating Success Club points. And Success Club points, the short and short of it, guys, is you get 1 point for every person that gets Shakeology on Home Direct and 2 points for every person that gets a challenge pack, okay? It's running for 31. It's running for the month of August, okay? You will win, make a 4-week commitment to build your business by challenging thousands of other coaches for the chance to win the cup. Every coach will win fantastic prizes, but only one team will rise to the top and have their names engraved on the Cup of Champions. Get in the game and grow your business. You can register now, and there's prizes. Tier 1 prize will get a selfie stick. Tier 2, limited edition size hat. Tier 3, men's and women's size apparel. And it goes on and on. You know, top teams that go through 6 through 10 get a Ninja blender. Teams 2 through 5 get a Blendtec blender, and the grand prize is a trip to Beachbody headquarters in Los Angeles, California for the top team. So, guys, it's a team of 5. Only 1 diamond can be in per team. So right now, what I recommend everybody do is that reach out to your upline diamond if you want to be part of a cup team. On my personally sponsored page, I'll be putting it out there for who wants to get on a team. We're going to try to form teams of 5. Reach out to your upline diamond. And this is a push. We have to register between now and the end of the month. A push to go for points. Guys, I've got tons of pretty good prizes through the years of them running the Team Cup. Okay? So that's what the Team Beachbody Cup is about. You probably all got emails about it. The thing is, you want to get on a cup team. It's a non-negotiable. You want to do it. It's fun. It's rewarding. And that's in the month of August. And we got to organize like right away. Next, as many of you guys know, our newest program, Size, is now here.
Hey, what's up? My name is Sean T. Welcome to Size. This is the program that's going to teach you how to dance.
Usually when you do other programs, you're so obsessed with the scale. This was just like showing up, having fun, and you're like, oh, I've lost weight. I didn't even realize I lost that much weight.
I've never had these kind of results where I can see the definition. I'm shocked at the results.
One of the reasons why I wanted to create Size was because it's not about doing push-ups. It's not about doing jumps. It's about moving to the beat. And so for me, it's the end of exercise and the beginning of living.
In total, there's 6 routines. You start with Crazy 8s. You learn these 8 moves that show up in the routines later on. And then you move on to You Got This.
I really love Treasure. You hear that song on the radio all the time.
That's the move.
Full out, you're just in the music, you're going right away.
Lose My Breath is quite a calorie burner.
I was losing my breath. It's fun. It gets you moving really hard.
My favorite workout was in Bucket. I just love the dance moves in it.
A lot of energy involved, a lot of attitude in that one.
Living in 8 is life-changing. It's my favorite. The song, the moves, it makes me feel like I can let go.
I started to see what it feels like to feel emotion.
If you're intimidated, trust and believe, I'm going to tell you, I know exactly how you feel. But what you have to realize is each move is broken down step by step. Awesome. Side to side. Take it out. Act like you're in a boat and you're rowing nice and low. Are you guys ready to live? Come on, y'all. Kim, are you ready?
I just forget that I'm tired. I forget what time it is. I am just in it.
I ended up losing 21 pounds. I didn't even know I had 21 pounds to lose, but I was sweating it off.
That's 30 days of Size right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This program is where it's at. Size it up, baby.
You have to do it. Like, if you do it, you will understand how I feel right now.
I'm doing hip-hop. 49 years old doing dancing hip-hop.
Stop exercising, start dancing. Size, the end of exercise.
Like, this is about to blow up. Like, I can't even, even people who never danced before, I'm like, they just need to try this.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I was getting in the moment. So Kristen and I started Size this morning. Yeah, I always say get out of your comfort zone, guys, and I was out of my comfort zone. We recorded a video. I'm not letting you guys see it yet. We're going to wait to the end of the week. It's going to be quite comical. So, guys, Size Challenge Packs. It is alive today. I think it is, now I'm drawing a blank. I think it's $140. It's normally going to be $160, and they're running it through the end of July and through August. And I can tell you, people are freaking out. If you have people that like to dance, Zumba lovers, any of those people, Size is the program for them, and I think it's going to be a game changer. As the last time I thought T25 was a huge game changer, I think Size will be as well. Because think about it, guys. You get them in a challenge group, right? And you help them get results, and you help them turn into coaches, and that's the cycle we have in the team, and that's how we have massive success with Team Perseverance. So we are talking about, we haven't come up with the date. I'll let you guys know. Our challenge groups are always the third Monday of every month. And as you guys know, that you can choose, the participants can choose the Beachbody program of their choice, and they have to drink Shakeology. We are talking about most likely August 10th, if you want to write this down, about having one big Size group. So yes, the month of August can be busy. We'll have our regular challenge group, but then also maybe running a Size group on August 10th. We may only do it for like 2 weeks. We may do it for 30 days. I don't know. I want to talk to the other Star Diamonds and Diamonds on the team and kind of get their feedback on what they think. But I think this is going to be in such high demand. We said, screw it. Let's roll with it and have one huge Size group. I mean, maybe there'll be 100 people in there. We can have people post clips with it. I think it'll be a hoot. So that's coming. So that's Size. Next product we're getting into. And guys, I'm going over through the product announcements. Then I'm going to do recognition. Then we're going to get into Carl's call. The next product is the new boosts and the supplements that we have for the Shakeology. So time to kick that off as well. And stand by.
Here you go. 1 Greenberry Shakeology and a teaspoon of coconut oil.
Just how I like it. Thanks, Tony.
Next! Hey, Tommy. How you doing, buddy? You want the usual?
Actually, Tony, I'm feeling pretty stuffed from a big weekend of steaks and cheese. And I'm kind of clogged up.
Okay. Not feeling like your regular self? Well, my friend, I'm going to boost your shake with a little digestive health. This little scoop will give you a potent extra boost of both soluble and insoluble fiber.
Dude, thanks, Tony.
Next, what'll it be?
Tony, just give me my regular.
Okay, vanilla Shakeology it is. Do you want any boosts today?
Not unless you can dump a quart of coffee in that for me.
Why do you want to add acidity to your system? It's like a punch to the adrenal glands for some kind of ridiculous short-term energy spike.
I've been doing double shifts all week.
This is why I'm going to give you a boost of focused energy. It's got a natural blend of caffeine from guarana and green tea and adaptogen herbs to give you a gentle, longer-lasting boost of energy.
You're the best.
Next. Oh, hey, Diane. Haven't seen you in a while.
I've been studying for finals all week, and I haven't eaten right or had my Shakeology in a couple weeks.
We have a Power Greens Boost Alert. I repeat, we have a Power Greens Boost Alert.
Well, what's going on?
I know Shakeology is filled with the greatest things in the world, but you are behind on your greens.
I can barely taste the difference. I like it.
And you've even got an extra boost of super dense greens like kale and spinach.
Thanks, Tony.
Even the healthiest meal of the day can be boosted for all your specific needs. Who's next?
Hey, kind of new here. Can I just get a fruit smoothie?
A fruit smoothie! A fruit smoothie! Lock it down, boys. Apparently we got ourselves some kind of a sugar fiend. Now, you just hold it right there. We don't serve those sugary fruit smoothies here, so I need to know who sent you. Was it that fast food clown? Or maybe it was that crazy coffee mermaid lady?
No, nobody sent me. I'm just here looking for a super healthy smoothie. I'm just here looking for a super healthy smoothie. Healthy smoothie.
Okay, fellas, let's give our friend here very tasty strawberry Shakeology. And you know what? We're gonna throw in the works.
Get serious about your health with the delicious and nutritious Shakeology and boost it to suit your needs with focused energy, power greens, or digestive health. Available exclusively through your Team Beachbody coach.
Next!
So that's the 3 supplements. I haven't done the Focus Energy. We got it at Summit, guys. This stuff is all available on Team Beachbody now. I've done the digestive one because I think we barely ate a full meal at Summit because we were running all over the place. And the greens, I have not tried that, but that is available. So you guys know with the Shakeology, 3 different types of boosts. Next, this is pretty exciting. The Focus Energy works. That's great to know, Shannon. Thank you. The next thing is, first time Beachbody's ever done this. They've actually taken 2 trainers and combined them together. So for those that love Body Beast and those that love Autumn, let me introduce to you guys the Master Series Hammer and Chisel. I think I got it right. So hold on.
Create a masterpiece. You need the proven expertise and the proper tools, the hammer and the chisel. Together, in the hands of a master, can create a work of art to be remembered for the ages. Strength, definition, unquestionable power. The masterpieces of today are not all forged in stone. They're also forged in flesh by pushing iron with sweat and grit and the techniques and precision of experience for the very first time. The secrets, the precise strategies of these masters are yours to create your own masterpiece. 2 trainers collaborating for the first time to give you the ultimate physique. Sagi Kalev and Autumn Calabrese, the masters, hammer and chisel.
So guys, that program is not going to be, size is released now. That's probably going to be around a fall or Christmas launch. Actually, I think I wrote it down. I forget what they said, but it's not going to be too later in the year, but that's December. That's what I figured. It's going to be out to order in December, and they're going to guarantee it by Christmas. They always usually do a product like that. So Master Series Hammer and Chisel with Autumn and Sagi is coming out. So I think that's going to be absolutely awesome. So next, moving forward, a huge thing, and this I think is amazing, is that Beachbody people, many people, athletes, collegiate athletes, professional athletes, even people that are doing hard programs, beside the pre-workout E&E drink, they were looking for supplements for an after-workout drink, a during-workout drink, a recovery drink. And many people, were going to GNC, and buying tons of supplements and spending hundreds of dollars. And over the past year or 2, they were talking about, can Beachbody get a performance line? And now they have the Beachbody Performance Series. As an elite coach, I got to test it out a couple months ago. I absolutely loved it. The Energize, which is the pre-workout drink, was better than E&E. So I have it. This stuff is phenomenal. So I want to introduce to you guys the Beachbody Performance line for you guys to now see that.
What's holding you back from getting the results you want from your workouts?
I'm lacking energy, I'm lacking drive and stamina.
I cut my workouts short because I lose energy or lose focus.
Muscle soreness has been a big issue. That's usually when I kind of give up.
I was looking for something to pump me up and get me going into my workouts to help sustain me through my workout.
You're not training for average results, so don't use average supplements. Introducing Beachbody Performance, an innovation in performance nutrition that's taking the supplement industry and turning it on its head. Beachbody Performance was developed by Harvard-trained scientists using cutting-edge sports science and healthy nutrition with no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, or preservatives. And it's NSF approved for professional and collegiate athletes.
We designed Beachbody Performance based on science, using evidence-based ingredients at the effective levels scientifically shown to improve performance, promote recovery, and combat exercise-induced muscle soreness.
But don't just take our word for it. Listen to Dr. Marcus Elliott, recently featured in Sports Illustrated as the man pro sports teams are looking to for answers.
My training is in sports science and then in medicine. We work with the best teams, the best athletes in every sport. Every pro athlete that walks in right now, we give them a performance plan. It's been super successful. Guys are working out longer, harder, more easily, and they've still got juice to do more. It's a perfect system.
And that perfect system starts with the pre-workout drink Beachbody Performance Energize, formulated with key ingredients to help sharpen your focus, push harder, and last longer.
The Energize supplement really is a game changer for me. Take a couple scoops of Energize, and then boom, I'm ready to go, ready to hit my workout hard.
It really gave me that extra boost of energy in the morning that just helped really carry me through the workday.
Beachbody Performance includes our first ever supplement to use during your workout to maximize your results. Beachbody Performance Hydrate helps to effectively replace what's lost through sweat so you feel and perform your best.
The Beachbody Performance Hydrate drink keeps me more hydrated than water. And it doesn't give me that gassy, bloaty, full feeling you can get with other hydrating drinks.
It's like superpowers in the middle of a workout to take you through the end.
After an intense workout, there's a 30-minute golden window that's ideal for a specifically formulated supplement to help facilitate recovery, combat soreness, and maximize results. And it's our most sophisticated post-workout supplement we've ever produced. Beachbody Performance Recover.
It's this chocolate treat I get in a shake after my workout.
I was a machine. I was able to work out. There's no stiffness.
I was not sore at all.
And for the first performance innovation that works to support your results while you sleep, introducing Beachbody Performance Recharge.
I'm able to wake up with energy and a lack of muscle soreness.
When I am starting to get hungry late at night, I drink it right before bed, and it keeps me satisfied until the next day.
Recharge really helps curb my appetite right into bed.
I feel better when I wake up.
You wake up and you're like, hey, I'm ready to go.
So whether you're looking for that extra edge so you can push harder and recover better, or you just want to get through your workouts easier to lose weight faster, Beachbody Performance will help you maximize your results and recovery so you can reach your goals faster.
Beachbody Performance product, nailed it. I am able to push myself harder. I'm definitely lifting heavier.
I have focus. I have drive.
Beachbody Performance System has made me stronger, faster, and more competitive. I've gained in all the right areas, and I've lost in all the right areas.
I felt like I was unstoppable. It's helping me get back to the body I had when I was 25.
I absolutely love the results. It's magic. It just works. Beachbody Performance System is amazing, and look at what it gave me.
We're so sure that you're going to love the results you get from Beachbody Performance that we'll even give you a full 30-day money-back guarantee, even if you've used the whole tub. Beachbody Performance. Energize. Hydrate. Recover. Recharge. You're not training for average results. Don't use average supplements.
I've been using the pre, the during, the post, and nighttime formula, and it's working.
It's a system. It works together.
I stay focused. I stay energized.
I don't have muscle soreness. I don't have stiffness.
And I still get all the nutrients that my body needs.
It's clean. It's healthy. It's good for me. I feel good when I use it, and I love it.
You know, I'm digging it. I love it. I love this
Folks, for more information, go to beachbodyperformance.com or contact your Team Beachbody coach.
So guys, that stuff was absolutely amazing. The recharge, guys, the one that you take at night and you wake up in the morning, Kristen can vouch for me because our alarm goes off during the school year at like 4:30. My alarm goes up at 4:30 to get up and start working out a little after 5. And usually I'm hitting snooze. And that month that I was testing it out, I'd hit it and I jump out of bed. I'm like, let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm flicking lights on. Kristen's like, what are you doing? For some reason, it was absolutely, it was great. And I'm glad that I can share with you guys because we weren't able to show pictures or they were really making us be confidential about it. But I'm excited that it's here. So that's the Beachbody Performance line, which is also available on teambeachbody.com. Remember, everybody gets 25% off, guys, as coaches with everything. Next, we are pushing. It's kind of involved with the same thing with the what did I have? About the size challenge group that we're probably going to run and the Team Beachbody Cup. The push for August is for everybody on the team. I challenge everybody on the team to get size and participate in a challenge group or to do it so that you can share it, right? I'm not really a huge fan of this. The music is good. I like the music. This is out of my comfort zone. But, guys, this is the thing. It's not about me. It's about able to share my journey because I want to post on Facebook and share my journey. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to post videos. People are like, cops don't dance, like, yeah, whatever. I get it. But it's about sharing your journey. And we want to make the push for August is everybody on this team to get size and go for it because it's going to help your business. There's people out there that will like the program. So our August push is size. Write that big letters, bold, underline it. August push is size. So that's that. Next announcement, Super Saturday. Super Saturday is our quarterly event. Our biggest event of the year is Summit. Then throughout the year, there's 4 Super Saturdays. They run quarterly. The next one is always the weekend after Summit. It happens to be this Saturday. So you want to make sure that you are going to a Super Saturday near you. There's going to be one for my local people, our team here in New York. We have some of the other Star Diamonds. My wife running it. We're going to have some fun challenges. We're going to do a workout at the end together as a group. You're going to hear some great, amazing stories. That's this Saturday. If you are not near here, which our team is all over the country, in the back office, under news and training under the news and training tab is the events. Click on events, Super Saturday, and all of the locations throughout the country where they're having Super Saturdays are listed there. So find one near you and get yourself to a Super Saturday. I consider events non-negotiables to miss. You have to get to events. So that's the next one is this Saturday. Our first week of our current challenge group started this week. So that's week 1. And as I always say, and it's pretty funny, it came up on the screen at Summit on one of the presentations, the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. Guys, if you are not posting and you are not engaging with your people, they are not going to post and engage with anybody else. So you need to be involved. And that doesn't mean you just post and leave for the day. You post and you comment and like on other challenges and other coaches' posts. We are a team. All right, there is no I in team. So I challenge you to be a leader in the challenge group. One thing that Kristen wrote down that she wanted me to share, and it's so true. The one thing that Kristen said that she noticed at Summit, the takeaway was every successful coach that was there, Success Club 5 was a non-negotiable every single month. As many of you guys know, I'm about 44 or 45 months in a row if I've not missed Success Club. You want to fight for 5 and tough it out if you can get to 10 points. If you want to build the business faster, you go for 10. At the minimum, 5 points, guys. It's only 3 people a month that you're helping, and there's people everywhere. So Success Club is your goal. Okay, guys, with that, we're going to get right into recognition. And then Carl's kind of closing speech, which I thought was really good. And again, I hope everybody's taking notes. And Carl, for the newer coaches, is our CEO. So I want to get right into recognition. And this time, guys, I am now only going to be doing 300 team volume points or more because the growth of our team, we're getting bigger and bigger, and to cut down on time. So in the 300 club with 300 team volume points or more is Stacy Ferranti at 375. Shana Carlucci at 360. Shana Carlucci's second business center at 355. Way to go, Shana. Elizabeth Mangione at 327. Way to go, Liz. Who else do we have in the 300 club? Karen Brazillo at 315. 300. Now bear with me, guys. I'm scrolling. Stacy Larice told me away in Summit I can export this and then sort it. And I tried, and honestly, wasn't able to figure it out. So just looking. 300, Sharice Nolson at 370. Deborah Winters at 325. Shannon Larice at 330. Catherine Emanuel at 390. Alicia Protivia at 395. And who else do we have? And that's it in the 300 club. In the 400 club, Jessica Armstrong, 425. And Jessica was at Summit. this week. I got to meet her and her husband. Marie Bennett, 410. Landon Betzworth, 410. Stacy Larice, 465. Also another Summit attendee. 400. Let's see who else we have in the 400 club. Mary Pasilia at 425, another Summit attendee. Guys, I always say success leaves clues. So people that are getting these numbers, you need to follow them and do what they do. If you want something you never had, you need to do something you never done. Find somebody that has what you have and do what they do. And Kelly Della Vecchia at 410. And guys, I just got to give a clap. Kelly's last day of chemo was today. So Kelly's last day of chemo is today. So she's fighting. She's in remission. Today was it after 12 rounds of chemo. So Kelly, I hope you're getting your rest. This is it, girl. You're on beyond the home stretch. The light's the end of the tunnel, and you are here. So Kelly is at 410. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. I don't know if I said Becca Bucci at 397 in the 300 club. So sorry, Becca, if I missed you. I just saw it now. Also in the 400 club is Suzanne Chase at 400. Jean Marie Cregan at 445. And Michelle Della Sala, 460, another Summit attendee. And that's it in the 400 club. In the 500 club, we have my second business center at 530. I'm going down here. 700. Bear with me, guys. All right, 500. I'm still looking. 500. I see a 600, not there yet. Is that it for 5? So that's it for 5. So our 600 I saw was Matt Guy at 630. Way to go, Matt. And I think that was it for the 600 club. I'm just going to double check. That's it for the 600 club. In the 700 club, we have 741 at Kristen Smalls at 741. So way to go, Kristen. And our winner this week, having, I think it's 2 weeks in a row, Carol Weiner at 1,235 team volume points. So Carol, good job on finishing the week at 1,235 and leading the team. So guys, before I go into Carl's call, are there any questions for me about anything I said? If there is, please unmute your line, and then I can answer any questions. Any questions? Anybody?
Dave, I have a question. It's Jessica.
Yes.
I thought I heard at some point that if you got somebody on the performance line, that it would be a Success Club point and like a Shakeology home direct?
There is a challenge pack that involves, I think, Shakeology and a couple of the supplements that they're going to have, and that will be a 1 or 2 Success Club points. I would have to say to check the FAQ. That's one of those details, or it's probably under the breaking news tab in the back office, but you are right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Anybody? Sure. Yes.
For the Team Cup, you were saying how the point system works. What if we sign up a coach during the Cup? Are there any points for that?
You know, they're doing a couple different things. And they announced it, I think, with Michael Neiman mentioned there was another way to get points, too. It has to do with points, but I forget. If you go to teambeachbody.com /Team Beachbody Cup, it gives you all the ways you can get points. So I would just check that, Maria.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Yep. And guys, remember the cup, reach out to your upline diamond. To know who your upline diamond is, in the back office on the left-hand side, it will say who your upline diamond coach is. So reach out to them. If you can't get in touch with them for some reason, then right below that is your upline star diamond coach. Reach out to your star diamond and say you want to be in a cup team, but you want to get on a cup team. Or if you have 5 people already that you want to get in a group, go for it. Join the group for 5 people. Any other questions? Anybody? All right, guys, if there's no questions, then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into Carl's speech. Like I said, I know this call's a little longer, guys, but for those of you that couldn't make Summit, and even myself, I'm looking forward to seeing this again. I understand it's a little over a half hour, but guys, take the notes, listen to what Carl says, and listen to the opportunity in front of you. This call is well worth it. So let's get started, and right after he's done, the call will end.
What happens for the next week, the next month, and the next 12 months. And for me, this is like my absolute favorite part of Summit, because I get a chance for my one-on-one meeting with you, right? So we close out, so the pyrotechnics and the music and all that is, now we get down to business. This is my wheelhouse. This is where I'm comfortable. And I get a chance to sort of refresh where I'm at with the business and hopefully where you're at with the business. So I want to sit down. Now, Jeff just positioned, you know, how important the end of July is. We've got the special on 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme. Now you have the special on size. Like, there's a lot to promote. We can make July a record breaker. And then with the Team Cup, we can make August a record breaker. Not just for us, for you. August, like not January, February, March, right? A layup month, selling fitness, whatever. Here, have some fitness, have some weight loss. Everybody wants it. But in August, you're going to break a record. In July, you're going to break a record. I think we can, but we're going to do it like professionals. And that's what I get to talk about to do my close, or what I consider to be my opening for the next 12 months. So let me give you a sense of, you know, I'm thinking about trying to break down what do I do as CEO, what do I do as sort of the leader of this network, and I've gotten some real clarity, both between what the vital behaviors mean and what we have done over the past 17 years as a company. And let me give you a picture, okay, of how the business cycles, all right? So the business started from the very beginning, 1998 going into 1999, with creating product. But it wasn't just, hey, let's create infomercial product, or just create, at this point, network marketing product. It is, we've got to create something that works. Because we didn't want to have something that we create a little company and sell a bunch of product and then run away and hide, because it didn't work. No, we want to create something that nobody has to apologize for, that people really feel good about. And that's step one for us. But then this is where we get into what's unique. Because the next part was unique to infomercials, and I think it's unique to what we do as a multi-level helping company. We show real proof that they work. We show your results, not paid people, not people who we had to gimmick into it, but we show real results. In fact, that's what we call, I think, our first vital behavior, right? Be the proof the product works. Now look, you know, it was not my idea for me to get out of my comfort zone and like do size. That was not, there were days I was working on that thing for 2 weeks, and every single day I would like be texting Michael, I'm like, we gotta come up with a better idea to show this thing off. This is not my thing. But it reminded me, you know, my results with Power 90 helped start that. John and I going through P90X and helping show people what's possible. And you, as coaches, being the proof that product works. My getting up there and humiliating myself doing this thing, that is the proof that it's okay and that you give it intensity. That is a part of the business cycle. But you can't stop there. You need to compel people to get started. This is our job. This is the profession that we're in. We don't just sit back. You don't just, this is why it's interesting. We do get celebrities from time to time who love our products. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna be one of those coaches. And that could be a nice little second income for me. But it's kind of difficult for a celebrity, frankly, to do as good as our Elite 10 or our top coaches, because our coaches engage with people, and the job requires compelling people to start. Some would call it salesmanship, but it requires connecting with people so that they, when they do start this, that they're around long enough to see results, because it's really hard to quit this stuff. So our job, my job as CEO, your job as a coach who wants to be successful with this business, is be the proof the product works. This really matters. And then as you compel people to start, you retain them long enough. This is why your challenge groups are so important. You retain them long enough so that they'll see those results. You got to get them through that first week, through that first bag of Shakeology, and they're like, are you seeing results? Are you feeling better? Everything moving better? And that's how you get into the second bag. And it's not just about moving bags of Shakeology, but it's about helping people achieve their goals. It's about making them proof that the product works, because this is what happens next. Then you give those people an incentive to share their results and attract others. Okay, we have the t-shirt. Are you making enough noise about the fact that, I can't tell you how many people I met yesterday. It's frustrating, I gotta be honest with you. I lost 65 pounds, it's blowing me away. I'm like, well, did you submit your results? Did you get your t-shirt? Yes, no. Just start out and go. I'm gonna do that someday. That'd be neat. So, you know, come on, guys. We're not doing this. We're doing this for the whole ecosystem to work. We want your results. We shouldn't have to do test groups. We should just, once a product's been out for 3-4 months, it should be just from the people alone in this room. The avalanche, the torrential emails and posts of results should be blinding. And by the way, that has a tidal effect on the whole business, because then other people, remember the stories I told at the beginning, at the opening, of coaches affecting other people, showing people that they matter, but it weren't the people who they were originally intending. Their posts were impressing people a step or two beyond the people that they were intending. So you got to get out there, you got to compel, give people an incentive to share their results, because when they post their results, when they get their t-shirt, when they win $500 in the challenge, and perhaps they see that, wow, you were right, I posted my photo about my results, and I got all these comments, and then you go, you're already coaching, why don't you just sign up and do it? That's the way this thing works. Now, I don't want to, look, I'm not advocating that you have to get great results before you become a coach, because I also like the idea, this is a footnote, you can tell the way my voice changed. I actually like it personally. If I were like a prospect out there, I would become a coach on day one, because it's that immediate part of the struggle, that when you're sharing that vulnerability, I think that's a very powerful part of the coaching process, that people are like, oh, I'd like to do that with you too. Okay, we'll do it together. So becoming a coach on day one is, I think, very valuable for people who are ambitious about it. But many people will be like, I am so not comfortable calling myself a coach until I've finished this 21-day fix, or I finished even a 3-day refresh, or P90 or whatever it is. So, okay, fine. But after that, your job is to compel them to share their results with these 3 incentives. I'm sure there's more, but that's part of the job. And then it turns around. We go back to showing real proof they work. Your results and their results. And by the way, we get a lot, I get to see all these posts, we have the wall, and VIP coach relations, and all, you know, we see on Facebook, and we get emails and texts and all this stuff. And it's very interesting to watch the life cycle of a coach. Somebody who goes and they reach the very top, they become elite, they're recognized, and then all of a sudden, they have this different stage of being a coach, where they're like, wait a minute, now what do I do? I just got great results now. Oh geez, I'm sort of lost. The climb up was the exciting part, and now I have to, well, put this in a context of a basketball team that wins a championship, right? Winning that next championship is hard. Same thing with a coach. Once you've succeeded, you get to diamond, or 2-star, 3-star, 5-star diamond status, or elite status. It's very difficult to keep going. Right here, take a picture of that slide. That is the business cycle. This is why our ambition exceeds our ability to just reach ranks, because there are millions of people that need us to show them the real proof that these products work. They need to see your results, not just from your first product, because life goes up and down. Now, I'm not suggesting lose weight, have a pizza, do it again, lose weight, do it again. But it is going to happen. You go up and down, and you do show people how you can maintain, And remember what I said at the opening, you do show people that you are the person in the community who is compelling people to and advocating that they take better care of their fitness. They do watch their nutrition. And that takes some intensity. Okay, so everybody who wanted a picture of this slide got it? Maybe I'll even put this one on my Facebook, because like literally I have that, I just copied that from my whiteboard in my office. This is my business plan. And I'll tell you right now, we have products over the course of the next 12 months. I already know what the release schedule is for the next 12 months. So it's like, I'm super excited, like, oh my gosh, look how size. That's it, so like last year. I know what's coming in the next 12 months, and your mind is going to be like, all right, we're just going to go on. But it's good. Actually, three of them are so good. Oh, they're good. No. But here's what you're going to do for the next 12 months. If you want to be here for that, you're going to bring your intensity to this. You know, I watched the workout this morning. So impressive. How about those trainers? Jeez. Like seriously, they're human beings too, right? They're posing for thousands of photographs. They're staying high. They're always smiling, and they're up at 4 a.m. getting ready for that thing. And it is not easy to carry a crowd for 10 minutes, and they did an incredible job. That's intensity. They're already rich, they're already famous, and they get up there in front of that crowd, and they go for it. You know what? I'm like back in the truck watching. I got all the shots of these sweeping, it's like the Oscars in fitness. And I'm like watching these beautiful shots, and you know, some of you like praying really hard, and other people, not so much intensity. And maybe you're out drinking this now. But I'm telling you right now, if you want to be a professional in this, you want to be elite in this, you have got to find a way to find your personal intensity. Whether it's your workouts, whether it's your nutrition, whether it's just how you talk to people about these products. You need to have a deep belief, and you need to show in your posts. You can't be light about it. You have to light it up. Your intensity matters. That belief system matters. It is so easy for people to quit this stuff. It's so easy for people to dismiss this stuff as just some other business. Oh, you're talking just like my gym, just like my trainer. If they see you consistently operating with intensity, they will be compelled to start with you. They need to be able to trust that you're going to be there for the long haul. You've got to find that intensity. And that's where the reading, personal development, that's inviting people. When we say invite, 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 we say it 3 times because we want each one to have the intensity of 3 invitations. You've got to compel people to get started because it's so easy not to start. I'm the worst. I am the absolute worst. I had to create $1 billion company to get myself to work out. I don't like eating right. Like, you know, I did this trip after the last summit. Autumn and I think it was right after the last summit, we flew around and hit a bunch of Super Saturdays. And like, each meal, she's like, it's really true. You do eat like a child. And with that same intensity that you're going to approach this business, that you're going to show people, you're going to be vulnerable with them, you need to keep people accountable to their goals. That's intensity. Right now, you need to know what the goals of your team are. Is that your team, their goals are? Dad, what is it are? What they are. This is what I grew up with. Okay? Whatever he said. Okay? And you need to recognize their achievements. This is like the missing vital behavior. I'm so impressed with people that tag me on Wednesday night and Thursday when they post the new achievements of their team. It's not just people who do diamond or 2-star rank advancements. When somebody loses weight, somebody reaches the 100-pound club, when somebody finishes the 3-day refresh, tag me, man. I want to see it on my page. or however you can get it out there, just put it out there. It's not about my page, it's about your page. But you want to recognize those little behaviors. Now look, as your business scales, you're going to do a little bit less of that. You're going to do a little bit less of the fitness acknowledgement, more of the, I signed a new coach, or that coach became Emerald, or here's my list of Success Club achievers, or here's my group of people who are becoming team leaders. Like, you're going to start to upgrade the level of recognition, but you need to do it with intensity. That's an important component of this business, and it's something that we don't preach enough. But you've got to find a way to do it. It's one of the reasons that you've got to keep doing your personal development. Okay? And I'm giving you all an assignment, and it's kind of it's fun. If you do the personal development, there's a book that I'd like you to read by Brian Grazer. It's called Be Curious, or it's called it's A Curious Mind, The Secret to a Bigger Life. Let me just give you a taste of what he says in there. Curiosity is what creates empathy. To care about someone, you must wonder about them. Curiosity will conquer fear even more than bravery. The reason that I bring up this book is I say a lot about, and in fact, when I talk on like the Success Starter call, or I have one-on-one conversations with coaches, and secretly it happens toward the end of the month. People are like, well, I'm really stalled, or I'm scared, I'm not a salesperson. Thank God. I don't want a million salespeople. I want a million people who are curious about people. But let me give you a little bit of sales technique for a second. Think about the last time you bought a car, whether it was a good experience or a bad experience. And I would bet, okay, so the best salesman that I've ever met, the two of them were sitting right in front of me here, my Uncle Kenny and my dad, Ray Dyker, okay? Unbelievable. Fast talking, tricky and anything. No, what they're great at is listening, asking questions and asking questions. And when anybody else would have stopped asking questions and would stop the curiosity, both those guys will continue to ask questions. And they'll be able to answer, like when they hear something from the person that they're talking to, they'll be able to answer them because they also had curiosity about the product that they represent. And I watched this all while I was growing up. I was surrounded by great salespeople. And the same thing goes for you in this business. So think back to the last time you bought a car. Was it a good experience or a bad experience? If it was a bad experience, it's probably because the guy was not curious about you, the person was not curious about you and didn't explore what your needs were. He or she was more interested in selling whatever the special was, whatever they had the incentive with management to try to get rid of. So being curious is how you show somebody that you care about them. But also, the best salesman, the most successful, the one that has the most compassion, is the one that knows enough about their product that they can connect what you're saying that you want, or what your prospect is saying you want, with the thing that they represent, which takes incredible creativity and awareness of what's going on. So we just launched Beachbody Performance line. How curious are you going to be about what's really behind those? Are you going to watch that webinar? Are you going to watch those videotapes? Are you going to try that product? How curious are you going to be about the Shakeology boosts? Doesn't mean you have to use it the rest of your life, but if you want to represent it so that you can help people achieve their goals and help people in life, you need to be curious about that product. You might never want to try to do size, but you better be curious about it and understand it and get to know it better. You might never want to use online streaming to access your products, but you better be curious about it to understand it if you want to be a professional in this business. You have to understand the product if you want to connect it with people. And then here's the thing. You be curious with them. You've got all this information now. You know it better than anybody. So when they say something that's like, you know, my energy's sort of funky. I never have energy in the morning to work out. Like I always will and drag. So are you going to know which energy product is right for them that we represent? You're going to be like, oh, Beachbody Performance Energizer. That's the one that's going to get you up. Or they say, no, I don't have a problem working out, but then I get tired throughout the day. You're going to know that Focused Energy, the Shakeology Boost, is the one for them. The point is, you have such power at your hands. Like 200 million people overweight or obese, over 300 million people in North America that we represent right now, and all of them, every single one of them, has a physical or a personal situation that we can address for them in this catalog that we've now represented. From the fitness products to Beachbody On Demand, to Shakeology, to Beachbody Performance, to the Shakeology Boosts. But you have to know about it. You have to know about which fitness programs are right in which case. You've got to be the one that does that work. You've got to be the one that's curious about it. Let me tell you one little story before I move on from curious. And I'm telling you, this book is it's awesome. This is by Brian Grazer, who's a producer, and he talks about how curiosity, and it's from the first page, it is just a fascinating book, great personal development, because he talks about how he got his break in the movie business by being curious about a conversation he was overhearing outside his apartment door. We heard some guy say that he just left a job that was super easy. And he was like, oh, that's not a good job. He got on the phone and said, I hear you need to do legal clerk. And that was at, I think, Warner's studio. But one of the guys who has inspired me about curiosity more than anybody in the last 2 years is my son, Dan. This guy, and here's the thing, when you're curious, you are also probably a pain in the ass. Because our teachers, our co-workers, certainly our bosses, they don't want us to be curious. They just want us to do the job, please. I was right in the middle of Tetris. Like, they want anything but more questions. But if you're curious, like this little 7-year-old is, you are going to affect lives in such a meaningful way. A couple of examples. So they were teaching Dan, he's part of this little school, and he's got like 4, 5, 6 kids in his class. And they're going over marine life, and they were starting to talk about jellyfish. And the way they moved, they showed a little video, the way they moved, and Danny was like fixated. And he, like, the kid, okay, so they did 20 minutes on jellyfish, time for recess. And Danny's like, oh no, why do they move that way? Can they go, are they freshwater or saltwater? And then they started to talk, and the teacher was like, well, look, we're all going out to recess. Like, no, we didn't understand what's going on recess. It's like that for me too. And Danny's like, no, I need to understand, what are all those tentacles that come down? And how can I tell if that's a boy or if that's a girl? And on and on and on. While the kids were outside, and then came back in for reading time, Danny was still on jellyfish. And that teacher just sat with him and did jellyfish. That's example of curiosity. Now what's interesting is, later when they went back to curiosity, or went back to jellyfish a day later, one of the kids was really confused. And Danny's like, took it upon himself, you know, I was really confused about that too. But then I spent some extra time, the teacher came, and here's what she told me. And he was so proud that he could teach his friend that thing that confused him too. Because you can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. So he was so proud about it. That's the same thing that you can do as you're going through. You're going to say, size, oh my God, I wanted to put that a million times. This part, I just can't do it. Like, you're going to be able to say that to people. But you got to be curious enough to know about it. You got to be curious enough to know, why does Beachbody Performance Energize make my fingers tingle? And it turns out that it's circulation. You'll find all this out if you watch the webinar. You got to be curious. And then you're going to be rewarding somebody else when you share that information with one of your peers. That's being a great coach right there. Another story about Dan. So after they did the jellyfish thing, he was so fascinated with them, they were working on their year-end projects. And literally, they're teaching the kids Keynote, right? Same kind of program that these words are coming from. So, you know, they started to teach how to type. This is first grade stuff. So, you know, they're teaching, here's how you do Keynote, here's how you put the words in your position and stuff. And Dan's like, Vrr. And the teacher's like, oh no, this and that. And it's going on, and he's learning the things, and what's the, and you drag this over, how do you change the color of that? And how do you make this transition different? And oh my gosh, I didn't know you could make it wobble like that. That looks like water, that looks like fire. Oh my God, that's really cool. So we get to the presentation day, like last week of school, and the kids are going through their presentations and just learning about sandpipers, and it's very interesting, and nice little words come on. And then Danny's thing comes on, and it's like, fire. Jellyfish. Because and he helped the other kids in that class learn Keynote as they were going through their day. Like, that's what curiosity can do. That's what intensity can do. So that's your reading assignment, and that's the way I want you to approach the next 12 months. When we come out with these new products, don't just go, oh, I went to Summit, check, I did it. Now, you gotta dig deep. If you wanna be a professional at this, if you want to create real wealth out of this, because there is no foregone conclusion that you will be rich from this business. And I guarantee there are people in here that'll post on my Facebook page, that's just not working for me. Of course it's not, because you weren't curious enough about the prospects who you could help, you weren't reaching out to prospects courageously, and you didn't understand the depth of this catalog and how it can help people. And you gotta be organized. People ask me what I would do if I were a coach. And what I would do is, I would create, kind of like I have in my office, I got all these whiteboards around, but I use them as my dashboard, okay? So I've got my key metrics, what I measure myself on, revenues in the business, coach count, turnover, retention in Shakeology, number of members in Beachbody On Demand, number of employees, average revenue per employee, blah, blah, blah. These are stuff that I have on my big whiteboard, and I got our product pipeline, key dates, and I also have on this side how the business basically works, new initiatives, and so on. But I also have specific goals for the people that report to me. So if I were a coach, I would have the same thing, but I'd have it right in front of me, and this really cool setup. My parents can tell you, when I was, my room, when I was 7 years old, was decorated like an office. I got this beautiful desk. You couldn't even get your fingers to the size, it was so wide. I had this banker's lamp. Oh, I love that thing. Anyway, sorry, going back there. But the point is, I would have my setup same way, and I would know who are my coach prospects? Who turned me down? And who did they refer me to? Why did they turn me down? Why did they say yes? What is their goal? Who is a coach right now, and where are they right now in their in terms of Success Club? Right now, it's July 18th? 18th? Okay, July 18th, we've got a couple weeks left. You should know by the end of the day Monday, I need a day off tomorrow, so by the end of the day Monday, you should know where your personally sponsored coaches are in terms of Success Club, and it better be on a piece of paper by your computer. You need to know that, because the people, especially, there are people who have no Success Club points who you need to call. Remember, this is called being organized. Remember that goal you said you had about putting your kids through college with this job? It is not going to happen unless you start to be more curious, and you start to invite people, and you learn about what we all learn about. You better be at Super Saturday, and you better be there with the Success Club point. And there are people who are 1 point away from achieving Success Club 5. You need to know that. So leading up to the end of the cycle, the end of the month, you want to be on it. Come on, one more point. Who do you know? Who can you help? Be more courageous. Be more curious. Being organized is how you know where the levers are within your business to get to that next level. Remember, I started this saying, this is our business meeting, you and me. I'm not here to motivate you. What I'm here to do is direct your energy towards what makes you successful. Remember what I said to Jeff when we kick this thing off. Let's help these people achieve their goals to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. That means I want you to create wealth for yourself. What I'm saying to you right now is this is what you need to do if you want to get to that next level. You got to be organized with your business. You got to know where you are. If I called you up at the end of the day Monday, I think I might just and if I ask you, tell me who's a point away from Success Club, you better know. You're in trouble. Click. Wrong click. Here's the trick, you can just make it up on it. Be organized, right? Be curious, and then run your business like a business, and be organized. And then, I want you to be ambitious. Stop holding yourself back. Nikki Fernandez, I love it. She said, hot power. Hold it back there. She's like, I'm not going to be a holderback anymore. We had a meeting about in Cancun about, let's make sure we're really addressing the U.S. Hispanic market. Let's make sure that we're helping Puerto Rico develop a business there. And my leaders, my Hispanic leaders were like, we've been holding that. What are we doing? Like, they weren't like, oh, well, the company's not good enough. They gave us some good tips. We got some stuff in development. But they also were like, we got to get more ambitious about that. And that's why we made the decision. I'm going to Puerto Rico on Friday. I'm going to Miami Saturday. And I'm going to New York Saturday. Layover. Get a piece of pizza here. Here. Pizza day. My goal is 1 million coaches. Like, that has been my goal for the last 7 years. Like, I want 1 million coaches in business. My ambitious goal is 5 million coaches, and that's going to require opening up some new markets. But in North America, I think we can easily handle 1 million coaches, and we're just around 340,000 now. So, but to be there, I have another thing. On my whiteboard, I have that business cycle that I told you about, and underneath that I have 100 million members. Out of 300 million people, I want 100 million members of Beachbody On Demand. And I got this great digital team working on innovations that's going to make it easier for us to communicate, easier for us to get people started. Oh, such good stuff coming. What, a little slip. So good. It's one of those things that I watch what you do and I watch what you say and I'm like, ooh, I see what you want. So I want 1 million coaches, 100 million customers. I want to break a record in July as the biggest month in the history of this business. And guess what? I want to break that record in August. And I get people around the company and people are like, you can't break a record every month. I'm like, what? Who said that? Can somebody take their record? Absolutely, we can break the record every month because we are tiny in terms of the problem, the $1 trillion health and wellness problem in this country. $1 trillion problem. We are like just a little drop in that ocean, and we just got to get on it. And we have to stop holding ourselves back and going, Success Club 5, did it, let's go to the pool. No, we keep working. Coach, did it, time to take some time off. No, that's when things start. That's when you've proven that you can do it. Do you think that in just as a situation, sometimes I find myself like, oh, man, I must be tired. Because I just feel a little lost right now. And it's when I feel like that. I felt this way yesterday afternoon. I'm like, oh, I'm just tired. And I'm like, you know what? And I went straight to the IJM booth, and I stood next to that booth for pictures, and I asked people to give while we were doing pictures. Like, I feel like the more engaged I am in what I'm doing, the more ambitious I am about what I'm doing. And every time I feel like, oh, maybe I'm a little bored, maybe I'm getting a little tired of this, that means I'm disengaged. I'm disengaged with my potential, and I'm disengaged with my mission of helping people achieve their goals. And shame on me when that happens. I shake myself out of it, and I look for somebody who I can directly get on the phone with, or who I can directly post on their page, or do something very direct, very connected, not macro, let me try to be the wizard. Let me just try to be a human being that tries to connect with people directly. That's where my ambition comes from. And I need you to think, how can you break your record every single month, if not every single week? The minute you nail the month, and you want to put everything you can into that month, is the minute you start thinking about, how am I going to break that record this month? Not how you're going to break your financial record. That's cool too. That's fun. But how are you going to break your record in terms of people helped? How are you going to get more people to open up their challenge groups? How are you going to get more people to recognize the success of their people in their challenge groups? How are you going to get more people to submit their results, get their t-shirt, become coaches? How are you going to get more people to do that? Every single week, we are sitting, literally, all of us, you didn't know it was underneath the Bridgestone Arena. So we are sitting on top of this vein of wealth that is outrageous for all of us in here. It's outrageous, the potential that we have. If we get out of the way of our expectations, our limitations, and we start to go, how deeply, how much impact can we have on people's lives? How much value can we create for people? How curious can I be about this product line so that I can represent it? At a snap, I know, I know what product you need. It's one I'm thinking about trying myself. Let's do it together. I'm going to do it for 3-day refresh in a couple of weeks. Why don't we do it together? Total ambition. That's the way to go about life. That's the way to feel your intensity. Be curious, be organized, be ambitious, and help people. That's what comes out of all of this. Yes, I'm approaching this like a business. Very business-like. It jumps me out of bed. But not a single day goes by that I don't approach this business without the knowledge and this heart-exploding sense of what kind of contribution it's having to people around me. People that work for us, this amazing 788 people that work in headquarters, this amazing 340,000 coaches who are, some of them are dipping their toe in and thinking, I can be the boss of my own company, stay at home with my kids, pay off this mortgage, get out of this debt. People are like 100 pounds overweight. What do you think? I failed at everything, maybe I can do this? People are like finally achieving something great with their life and had no idea that they could do it. Every single day, I connect with that feeling. I don't check my bank account. I don't check the wealth creation-ometer. That's the thing. I look for that pulse. And I feel that pulse and I feel rewarded by it. So tonight, when we get over to that big field over there, and we're going to be celebrating so much, what I'm asking you to celebrate is the fact that it's true. Everyone does that. We're celebrating the success that we've achieved in the last year. It has been outrageous. Like, we are the talk of an industry. Nobody understands how you can build a network marketing company without putting wealth first. When we started this thing, that was the advice we got from everybody. Put wealth creation first. And from the founders to the early coaches that we had to our faithful and loyal customers, they were like, please don't put the wealth first. And we didn't. And we've shown that everybody matters and that the real value here is helping people achieve their goals. That's what we're going to celebrate tonight. It happens at 8 o'clock. I hope you're all there. It's going to be a great night. Michael's got crazy stuff that's unbelievable what he does. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But last thing I want to say, we got 12 months, guys, and we're going to be back right here. Be ambitious. Love you.